Okay, here is another top 10. Okay, when was the last time I did one of these? This time we're doing Z Doors. Last time we did my favorite rock band, now we're doing my second favorite rock band. I'm not going to give any more of that, I'm just going to give the top 2, because I might make one for that, make a top 10 for that. So, The Doors, where do I start with them? Another psychedelic kind of rock band, psychedelia, a bit of like the hard rockers, Jim Morrison, one of the greatest frontmen of all time, Ray Manzarek, probably the greatest keyboardist of all time. They've had a short discography, but I managed to get a top 10, and I've got some honorable mentions before I say my number 1. So, let's get started here. Number 10. It shows up on the Soft Parade album. It is probably the biggest hit they've had on that album. Now that I gave it away, my dumbass. Now you idiots know I'm talking about Touch Me. That keyboard is just majestic. His voice, Jim's voice, all the strings, man. I mean, what more do you want? It's such a great composition, and Jim handles that song very, very well. It's probably one of their most poppy songs, and I don't know if it ever hit number 1. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that this is a damn good song, and it's definitely one of their most known songs. Number 9 features on their debut album. It is a very, very underrated song. Take It As It Comes. This is such a great song. Those keyboard solos just absolutely fucking rock. This whole song rocks. I mean, come on. It's hard, it's psychedelic. I mean, how can you not like this song? It's super underrated too. I don't know what people are doing, why people are not listening to this fucking song. It's 100%. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's better than some songs, but I do like them more than a lot of their hits. A little bit of a disclaimer: I'm not a huge fan of hits, but the Doors hits were very, very fucking good songs. Anyways, what was I saying? Take It As It Comes. I don't think I have any more to say about Take It As It Comes. It just fucking rocks. Number 8 features on the Waiting for the Sun record. It's called Not to Touch the Earth. I think we all know that song. It's a very good composition. It's creepy, is what it is, and that's why I love it so much, because it along with it being creepy, it's also a bit heavy with that Robbie Krieger guitar, obviously with that creepy Ray Manzarek keyboards, and Jim's voice definitely soothes, definitely puts the dagger into being fantastic, as he is known to be a very creepy dude. His voice just expresses that even more. Number 7, also on Waiting for the Sun. And a lot of people would regard this as the Doors' heaviest song. I would agree. It's 5 to 1, the closing track. I mean, come on, this is such a great song. And who's heard 5 to 1 in Rambo 5 when he was fighting all those cartelos? I mean, Robbie Krieger's guitar, Ray Manzarek's keyboard work, man. Jim Morrison's voice, as always, is just on fire. I mean, there are times where he does have his shit moments, but I'm not gonna get into that because this is top 10 Doors songs. Top 10 Doors songs, the songs that I love. And let me just tell you, if your favorite song isn't on here, it could mean that I hate it, but I don't think so. I like almost every Doors song. I mean, come on, this is a fantastic band, and also Those albums after Jim are not. I've never heard those. I have no interest in hearing them. Along with An American Prayer. No. It's just the first six. The first six is what we're gonna be going with. Now, 5-1. I mean, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Now I want to listen to 5-1. After this, I'm listening to 5-1. Number 6 appears on Morrison's Hotel. In my opinion, I think it's my least favorite record. Either that or Soft Parade. But anyways, I'm talking about Peace Frog. Peace Frog is such a great composition. I mean, that intro, you know, John Denmore's drums, Raymond's keyboard, the riff in the beginning, and then that bass line is fucking cool as well. You know, well, I'm trying to remember the lyrics so I can tell you which part I like. I think it's Blood in the Street. Yeah, that one. You know, when it starts with the Blood in the Street part, that shit fucking rocks. I remember hearing that on the American Prayer album. Like, what the fuck? This shit's cool because, finally we get some singing. But then I hear Peace Frog. I'm like, oh, well, no wonder why. Fucking hell. Number 5. We're getting to the top 5 now. Number 5 appears on the... now you thought I was going to say Waiting for the Sun. The Morrison Hotel. The opening track, Roadhouse fucking Blues. How can you not love this song? Come on. It's the best song that has the word blues in it. Better than Your Blues. Even though Your Blues is like one of my favorite Beatles tracks, I would say Roadhouse Blues is definitely better. Not by a long shot, but definitely. I mean, come on. Jim's voice, the harmonica. Fucking Jesus Christ. Just the song is amazing. I always get pumped up when I hear this shit. Always. Now, the top 4 are all on the debut record. All of them. Did I say that the debut record is probably one of my favorite records of all time? I'll try and make a vid for that as well. But number 4, it is... Wait, I always get track 2 and track 3 confused. I always think The Crystal Ship is number 2 for some reason. But Soul Kitchen is track number 2. Actually, wait, hold on. I have the record. I can just check the record. Yup, Soul Kitchen is number 2. Anyways, number 4 is Soul Kitchen. Soul Kitchen is just, it's one of their hard rockers, one of their hard blues songs. Obviously, it's not heavy, but it's one of their hard rockers, hard blues song. And, Raymond Zerik's keyboards, the guitar solo by Robbie Krieger is alright, but also Jim in the chorus fucking kills it on vocals. This is a very good song. The bass is pretty nice as well. I always like the bass on that song. But next we're gonna go to number 3, which is track 3 on the debut record, Crystal Ship. Yeah, Crystal Ship is just an amazing composition. You mean that piano and the organ by Raymond Zerik? Oh my God, Raymond Zerik, what a keyboardist. Doesn't get enough credit. Every single Doors member needs to get their fair amount of credit, or at least some credit, because all that credit just goes to Jim, and Jesus Christ, everyone's just on Jim's meat. Jim's vocals is absolutely amazing. I've always liked the lyrics a bit too, for some reason, I don't know. The John Densmore's drumming is pretty nice on there too. I mean, this is definitely one of his best. But yeah, Crystal Ship, I've always loved it. Always loved how soft it was. And on to the next one. It's the opening track, Break On Through to the Other Side. This song just goes fucking hard, man. It goes harder than Johnny Sins, bro. This song, man, The keyboard is great. The guitar is great. Jim just fucking kills this song. He fucking throws this shit out of the fucking park, man. I mean, come on. How can you not like Break On Through to the Other Side? It kicks off their career so well, since this is the first song on their first album. But yes, Break On Through to the Other Side is definitely one of the best and most well-known songs for a reason. It goes hard, good blues tone. I mean, come on. Anyways, before I get to that, number one, honorable mentions must be mentioned. I'm gonna start with Alabama Song, Whiskey Bar. That is just a funny song, man. Come on, how can you not like that song? That chorus, I mean, could bring the FBI towards your way, but and also that marxophone, I think it is, whatever that weird instrument is, it's so fucking cool. Love Me Two Times, great blues track. Moonlight Drive, funny song, good solo. My Eyes Have Seen You is so under fucking rated, man. It's so cool. When the music's over, I like it better live. Like, I think The Bowl, I think that was the live performance. That one of the best performances I've ever seen. Waiting for the Sun, it's such a cool song. Come on, man. Waiting for the Sun. How can you not say Waiting for the Sun? It's not a good song, and it should be on the record. Am I gonna say this song? Oh yeah, fuck it, I'll say this song. Love Street. This would probably be on the bottom of my honorable mentions if I was doing it based on rankings, if I just listed songs. Love Street was always a bit, was always good, but, always gets a bit of the cringe type of thing. Always felt cringe to me, but anyways, that was just Jim. Runnin' Blue is such a cool song, man. Come on, I love the damn mandolin. It's so fun to listen to. LA Woman just goes fucking hard, doesn't it? And now I'm thinking of other songs I could have put on here, but I'm not gonna mention them. Lanto, come on, Lanto. It is such an underrated song, definitely one of the best on Morrison's Hotel. It definitely brings the album to a better rating for me. I mean, come on. Especially when he screams, Land Ho, and then, come on. The Changeling, that's a good that kicks off, the end of Jim Morrison's tenure with the Doors so well. I mean, come on, it just goes fucking hard, doesn't it? Two more honorable mentions, and the second to last is Love Her Madly. Love Her Madly, what a cool song that is, huh? I mean, come on, man. It's a cool song. I don't really have much to say. I don't have it debriefed. And we have Hello, I Love You. I love the YouTube rating, the YouTube version. It has that big fucking reverb in the beginning. I don't know why it doesn't show on anything else. I like the fuzzy little guitar, the good keyboards. Anyways, now the good number one. I know, and it's one of the big hits. Light My Fire or Riders on the Storm. Which one will it be? It's one of them. If you remember, I said that every single song in the top 4 are from the debut record. It's I Looked at You. No, JK, it's Light My Fire. Light My Fire. What a good fucking track it is. It's the first song I ever listened to from the Doors. Fell in love with it. It's actually, I'm not gonna say it. Light My Fire. Brilliant keyboards. What a great guitar solo from Robbie Krieger. One of the best I've heard. I mean, Jim Morrison's vocals are out of this fucking park, man. Come on. The drums are great. I mean, this whole song is great. And I'm sure the Doors have other better songs. I know, I didn't mention Riders of the Storm. People Are Strange. I just remembered People Are Strange. what other songs are there that I didn't mention that a lot of Doors fans fucking worship these grounds? The song Parade, yep. I don't fucking know what else. I'm trying to think. I really don't know what else. They have so many great songs, and I know Riders on the Storm, People Are Strange are not here, but I love those songs. I mean, come on, how can you not love those songs? I just love these songs more. I mean, like, actually, maybe Riders on the Storm can be above Love Street, but just because, you know, Riders on the Storm isn't here doesn't mean I like it. I don't treat Riders in the Storm as the best Doors song. I do that with Light My Fire, of course. It's just that Riders in the Storm, you know, a bit long, a bit drowsy. It's obviously a very good song. People Are Strange. I honestly forgot about it. But it definitely doesn't go in my top 10. Could fly in my honorable mentions. I love People Are Strange. But I think I've heard it too much. Same thing with Riders in the Storm. I barely listen to Fly My Fire as well. I mean, come on, man. Just because, like I said, I never put the big hits on in my in band ratings. I mean, I did that with the Beatles. I mean, you never really heard Hey Jude or Let It Be in my top 10. You know, I had I'm Your Mind and You Won't See Me and A Hard Day's Night. You know, all those songs. I love underground songs. I never idolize hits that much. And yeah, next band, I don't know who the next band will be, but it could probably be between Zeppelin, Queen, Pink Floyd, Sabbath maybe. You know, it could be any of them. But I think my list could be decent for you Doors fans. Drop yours down in the comments.